Now this is more angry than that for this next lady. Ladies, are you ready for the first female comic of the night? This lady is funny as hell. She travels all over the country. She's been overseas to perform for the troops. She's been on beat. Put your hands together for the very funny Miss Arkansas!
And when I call her a bitch, I mean beautiful, intelligent, tough, charming, and highly respected. Now if I call a hater a bitch, I mean black, institutionalized, tagging, crackhead, acting hoe. So it's two different kinds. Let's see where I want to start. That one lady said, "Ooh, please do your titty joke." I'm like, "Hold up, girl. I like dick so much I'm gonna get one tatted on my jaw." So when I think about sucking one, I can just lick my jaw. But I'm gonna do this for her. I can use this sister right there. Look at her just standing out and be like, "Choose me." I told them when I lived in St. Louis, Missouri, I was gonna buy me some big titties. But they wanted $5,000 and $10,000. I said, damn, I got to buy one titty at a time. So when I moved out to California, I found me some titties for $29.99. And I found these bitches to be earmuffs in the wintertime.
Put that shit back in there.
Put it on back in up later.
Amen.
But I'm going to ask you to wink out for me if you smoke weed. They said keep it up north, let people in your business. Okay, I see you. I see you. I see you. I don't smoke for recreational use. I smoke because I have migraine headaches.
Me too.
And I have them all the time. And I'm having one right now. But I was so high, y'all, I was sitting at a blinking red light waiting for it to change. Strong woman, beautiful woman. This lady pulled up behind me and hollered out of course. She said, "Bitch, go!" I hollered back at her, "Bitch, you running like I ain't no." My nephew, he smoked so much weed, his baby mama stabbed him in his neck. And don't you know weed smoke came out before the blood? I was sucking that shit like gas. I was so high when the paramedics got there, they said, "Man, what happened to him?" I said, "Shit, ain't him." I was living in Dallas, Texas for 5 months. Me and a friend was out walking, and she saw about 50 guys. She looked at me, she said, girl, we getting ready to make some money. I said, girl, what is you talking about now? She said, girl, I smell some dick in the air. I looked at her and said, stupid bitch, I just burped. By round of applause, how many Michael Jackson fans in the house? I love Michael too, but I talked about Michael before he passed, so I can really talk about it now, shit. Because I ain't got to worry about him running up to me and talking, what you said about me? But anyway, I told a joke about Michael last week. This young lady ran out behind me. She said, you better be glad Michael's not alive. He will have you assassinated. I looked at her and said, he better send a damn woman to do it, because if he sent a man to do it, I'm going to suck that thought out of his head. Woo, let's see what's in my purse. When I got some big titties, I ain't going to be able to put shit up there. Oh, by round of applause, how many fellas want a dick sucker?
Yeah.
Which color? Red. Shit, I know you think I was talking about me. Man, my little nephew, he 5 years old, he had diarrhea real bad. So he was in the bathroom, he called my sister in there, he said, Mama, I need some Viagra. She said, some what? Some Viagra. She said, boy, what you gonna do with some Viagra? He said, that'll make my shit hard, won't it? You heard you fellas say that. Man, let's see. Oh, goodness. By round of applause, how many people have AIDS? That wasn't a damn joke. What kind did I have? First aid, Band-Aid, Medicaid, and black people favorite, some red Kool-Aid. And you know what, y'all? I try not to do like black jokes, white jokes, especially when you're talking about other races, but every time I turn around, a comedian get their ass up here talking about black people like we ain't shit. So I gotta get this one white joke. So if you get mad, don't run up on me, because I got a brick, a blade, and a grenade. So my mother told my brother, she said, if I come home tomorrow and my damn house smelling like a dog, I'm gonna beat your ass. She came home the next day, the house was smelling like a dog. She said, boy, did I tell you if I come home tomorrow and my house smelling like a dog, I'm gonna beat your ass. By the time she went and got that stench called, why his little white girlfriend came out the bathroom wet. Laugh, motherfuckers, y'all laugh when they talk about black people. Shit. Fuck that shit. Let's see. Oh. You say what? You say what? As long as you ain't gay, I'll fight you, because I found out gay people is two people. He's gay. Well, I ain't gonna fight you, because I was fighting a gay dude one time. I was tearing his ass up. You know, as long as he was that girl. And that man came out and knocked the fuck out of me. You wrong. I was gonna get his number. Shit. I wanted some cream in my coffee. When I was living in Pickett Hills out between Vegas and LA, it was so hot in that desert, y'all, wasn't nothing out there but me and the flies. So a friend came out to visit me. Me and her went to get something to eat. We messed up and ran out of gas. Like I say, shit out there but the flies. So I got hot, I took my bra off. She said, girl, why don't you take your bra off? I said, shit, I'm hot, I'm trying to cool off. So we walking and eat. I looked over there, that heifer had took her panties off. I said, girl, what you take your panties off for? She said, shit, to keep them flies off my food. Oh, man. Oh, goodness. Hey, y'all, give it up for me. I tell my weed jokes, but I haven't smoked weed in 6 months today. And that's on the real. That wasn't no motherfucking joke, but I love telling my weed jokes. You got some kush? Well, smoke it your mug on yourself. Smoke it yourself, dude. But, by round of applause, how many of y'all have kids? By round of applause, how many of y'all ready to get rid of them? My son failed 9th grade when school got ready to start back. Don't you know he had the nerves, or should I say the audacity to ask me? He said, Mama, you gonna buy me some new school clothes when school starts? I looked at him, I said, bastard, you got to repeat the 9th grade, repeat them damn school clothes. The principal called, he said, Miss Arkansas, I can send him home for the remainder of the year, but I'm gonna send him home for 3 days. I said, send him home. When he got home, I beat his ass like they did that man out here in Cali. What's his name? Hell no, Mel Gibson on the Passion of Christ. His own dog, he came shorter to me. I said, you have 3 days to heal. I called my sister, she in church. She said, girl, you wrong. I said, honey, I ain't wrong. I know the good book too. And the good book says, do not spare the rod. I could have beat his ass with a curling iron rod, a fishing rod, a curtain rod, a tire iron rod. I could have went to the hood and got me a Negro nickname rod to beat his ass. But they said that old apple don't fall far from the tree. I was a bad kid too. I used to like to hear my parents do it. One night I heard my dad ask my mama, he said, honey, can I give me one in your ear? She said, no, baby, I might go deaf. He got mad, he said, I've been coming in your damn mouth over 50-something years. Your ass been swallowed and you still talk. He can't look at me like he seen a ghost. And he was a big dude before he passed away. My mama didn't work. She was going up and down, up and down. So the next morning I asked her, I said, Mama, what was you doing to Daddy when you was going up and down, up and down? She said, baby, your daddy got a lot of air in him and I was pumping it out of him. I said, Mama, that ain't gonna do no good because every time you pump it out of him, that lady next door will blow him back up. She said, where that bitch at? I see you all like going together with your other mates. I know Halloween is like in October, but don't do like I did. Me and my guy was invited to a Halloween party. He left money at home. He said, honey, get me something. I went to the mall and got Batman. Took it back home. He didn't want to be Batman. So I went and got Spider-Man. He didn't want to be Spider-Man. Now I'm mad all this fucking ride gas high. So I stopped at Walmart, got 3 big old white buttons and a big old white belt. I laid it out on the bed. He got his ass out the shower. He said, baby, what is that? I said, you can put them 3 big white buttons down your chest and be a domino, or wrap that big white belt around your ass and be an Oreo. So we got to bring our headline up, so I'm going to close like this. Mary J. Blige did it her way. Rolls Royce did it their way. And matter of fact, I've been accepted at the X Factor. I got to be in San Francisco April the 20th. I told my nephew, he said, take your nasty ass on. He thought I was talking about Fear Factor. But y'all make sure y'all watch for that. So once again, Mary J. Blige did it her way. Rolls Royce did it their way. And Miss Arkansas getting ready to do it in Fresno her motherfucking way. Push play, DJ. everything's going wrong. Why you had to tell a damn lie? Look what you done to me. I can't stop these Negroes from running in and out of my house. I ain't swallowing, but I'm going there. I might get pregnant in my throat. That's my time. I love y'all and thank y'all. Got that shit, DJ. Woo! Brother, you gotta get a little bit darker.
You gotta get a little bit lighter. Fuck that shit. I like my credit record. Fuck that shit. Get up for Miss Arkansas, y'all. Get up for Miss Arkansas. Who's here for the first show? Everybody here for the first show. How many of you were like, that's not her, she had long hair earlier? Arkansas is banging, man. I fucking shit out of her, but I'm a freak, man. You know, like I said, I spank ass, I pull hair, I talk shit. I had sex with her in the morning, hair on my floor, hair on the singing bed. Anyways, what day you gonna go?
Oh, that's what's up.
Your boy, Asian guy. For the bathroom?
He said we stayed for you.